What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So, Blade, the long awaited, long rumored, long notoriously known to be shite, which is why Marishana Ali almost left. It has since been rewritten. And let's see. A spoiler, I looked ahead a little bit. It sounds exactly like something Disney Marvel would do, thinking they're fixing it, but they're going to make the exact same mistake they thought they were avoiding. So here we have from comicbookmovie.com, Blade reboot rumored, plot details reveal, villain motivations, Black Knight's role, and more. So busy for a Sunday night, but here we go. Marvel Studios' Blade reboot hasn't exactly had the smoothest of journeys to the screen, but if recent reports are to be believed, things have finally turned a corner. Some early drafts, and this is god-awful what we originally heard, that the early drafts of the script reportedly saw Ali's new take on the Daywalker relegated to third or fourth lead in his own movie. And while this has been disputed by a writer who worked on a draft prior to the strikes, it's clear that this production has been anything but plain sailing, especially when you see what they're going to do with it. During an interview last year, star Mahershala Ali shared a positive update on the project, and the actor sounds confident that shooting will be ready to commence. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, here's the new stuff. With things hopefully back on track, Daniel Reichman has shared some new plot details. Apparently, Blade is still a period piece, which is interesting because Fantastic Four is also a period piece. Still very much rated R, which is important. The story is said to focus on Lilith attempting to get hold of some blood from Blade's daughter. Because if you remember, in the Marvel universe, no one has sons. Everyone has daughters. From Blade's daughter, so she can create her own army of Daywalkers. And why they would need the Blade's daughter instead of just Blade's blood himself, I don't know. The villain will reportedly wield the Ebony Blade. Speaking of this mystical weapon, Dane Whitman / the Black Knight, Kit Harington, if you remember from the Eternals, which that's me being funny because no one remembers the Eternals. Yann Demange is still on board to direct and has previously hinted that the movie will indeed be R. He says, I'm excited to show a kind of ruthlessness, a roughness he has that allows him to walk the earth in a particular way. I love him for that. He's got a dignity and integrity, but there is a ferocity there. He usually keeps under the surface. I want blah, 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 blah. The thing to focus in here is the whole point of the movie is what Gary is probably screaming and will say is the girl that's the key to everything, his daughter. Look, 10 years ago, I would have had no problem with this plot whatsoever. They've proven they don't know how to write women characters. They write them as see you next Tuesdays with resting bitch faces, the Echoes, the Captain Marvel. It just, nothing they've done has shown that they're able to course correct. So no, I don't have any faith that this is going to be anything other than intersectional feminist garbage. Mahershala Ali will still probably be led around. His daughter will be perfect and funny and fucking show him up all the time and talk about how he hasn't really been helping anything by hunting vampires. I'd love to be wrong about this, by the way, because Blade is actually one of my favorite characters. Can we talk about how everyone kept saying that Black Panther was the first superhero movie? Meanwhile, Wesley Snipes was the first true Blank Man and Meteorite Man. No offense. Wesley Snipes' Blade was the first of the superhero movies to kick off, which then led to X-Men and Spider-Man. So they better not fuck this up. Wesley Snipes is the definitive version of Blade in live action, and you have a lot to live up to. You have Mahershala Ali is great. I love him. He's in one of my favorite movies, Green Book. If you've never seen Green Book, maybe go watch that with Viggo Mortensen and him. Really good movie. I hope they do right by him. I hope he has enough clout that if he says this is good and he's excited about it, especially what we heard it was gonna be, then this sounds all right then. Fine. If they do it right, fine. I just don't have any faith that they're going to do it right. But we'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. We still got a lot of time before this, between now and this coming out. So let me know what you think about this. Is this good news, bad news, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B? Whatever you do, make sure to comment about it down below. Like, share, subscribe. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. We will see you on the next one.